Hey everybody, so this video is going to be a little bit different. Nothing related to meal planning or anything, so if you don't care about the life stuff, you don't have to watch this. But I wanted to get on because I've been talking about it a little bit, especially on my email newsletters, and I wanted to give you an update because, things are changing a little bit. My lifestyle, the way I eat, things like that, so I wanted to give you just a backstory of what's been going on the past few months and why I'm going to be doing the things I'm doing, and hopefully to help you as well as get advice from you as well. So let me start off with, I have very sensitive skin. I have had eczema since I was a baby, been dealing with it off and on my entire life, and I've had a pretty good handle on it for a while. Like, it basically disappeared for quite a long time, and then like sometimes in the winter it'll pop up again because it's so dry, and then I get just really itchy, but usually it's not that bad. Something happened back at the end of March of this year. It was right around Easter, maybe like a week before, and all at the same time I got a cold, I got pink eye, and I had a flare-up of my eczema. So that was all really uncomfortable. I mean, not only am I dealing with like the stuffy nose and coughing and tiredness from the cold, my eye started, getting all the pink eye stuff, all the gunk and the crusties of waking up in the morning. And then I had my eczema flare up. So I usually just get it like on my arms and on the inside of my elbow and stuff. But with this one, it started to creep up onto my face. So you can kind of see it, like right up here on my cheeks. There's definitely some on my neck. It's on my shoulders right here. And then you can kind of see it. It's definitely on my arms, all up and down here, just like that. And then it's on my hands as well. And most recently, it decided to show up on my palms. And I know it's hard to see right now. It is definitely getting better. So in the middle of dealing with all that, I went to my doctor for the pink eye. She gave me some medication. After like 2 or 3 weeks, the pink eye was not letting up. My cold was totally gone. I was still dealing with the eczema, but the pink eye symptoms were still there. So after a couple more medications, she's like, you probably need to go see an ophthalmologist. So I saw him, he took a look at everything and gave me like 2 different eye drops and some antibiotics. I took that for probably, honestly, 3 or 4 weeks, and it helped some, but every time I stopped the medication, it came back. Now, the medication, like the instructions on it, didn't tell me how long I needed to take it. Like, some say take this for 10 days and then even keep taking it even if it looks like everything's getting better. I didn't have any of that. So I took it for a little bit, and then once it was gone, I stopped, and then it came back. So it was just like a back and forth sort of thing. So like 5 or 6 weeks after that initial appointment, I went back to the ophthalmologist and did another exam and everything. So he told me that what this is probably isn't an infection anymore. During that first appointment, he mentioned like blepharitis, and blepharitis is like an inflammation of the eyelid. So it could have symptoms of pink eye. It could swell, it could have that like gunky stuff in the mornings, it could be really dry. So there's like different things you can do to kind of help with that, like warm compresses and cleaning the eyelids and stuff. And apparently it is something that never really goes away. So I was dealing with like the mental health aspect of that and being like, okay, that's just one more thing I need to take care of the rest of my life. So the second time I saw him, after I took like all those medications, he said, well, it looks like it's no longer like an infection like pink eye. And then we started talking about like my eczema and how I'm flaring up and stuff. And then he mentioned that there could be like systemic inflammation in my body. That's what he called it. And inflammation is just like when your immune system tries to fight something that it sees as a threat. So I asked him, like, what kind of things can I do to help with that? And generally, just a general healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, exercise, lowering stress, that sort of thing. He also mentioned getting in more omega-3s because omega-3s can help fight inflammation. So that got me thinking, like, I don't think I'm taking care of myself the best way that I could. I've definitely dropped the ball on eating more fruits and vegetables. I've relied a lot on convenience foods recently because I've just been a little too overwhelmed to cook. But now that I've got this going on, I'm like, I kind of need to do a complete overhaul of what I've been eating. Now, before I go any further, I do want to say that I am working with a dermatologist right now. I am actively seeing one, and we're trying to, rule out anything else. I also know that there are plenty of outside factors that could be causing this. So things like detergents and soaps, dust and pollen. It could be anything. So I've been experimenting with all of that stuff too, but I figured, I'm trying to eat a healthy diet anyway. Maybe if I tried to increase my omega-3s and eat more fruits and vegetables, that maybe I would start to see a difference there too. A lot of you have given lots of good advice and experiences. Some of you have said that a gluten-free lifestyle has definitely saved you. Others have said you've cut out dairy, and I'm not ruling that out, but I want to try the Mediterranean lifestyle for at least a few weeks, maybe a couple of months, just to see if that makes a difference in my skin. And the Mediterranean diet is basically just eating more fruits and vegetables. It has a huge emphasis on omega-3 fats and the unsaturated fats. So lots of olive oil, lots of fatty fish. You got like your chia seeds, your flax seeds, and then it's more of a plant-based lifestyle. So you still eat like fish and chicken a couple times a week. You limit your red meat consumption, which I don't eat a lot of red meat anyway, but definitely lots of plant-based foods like beans and lentils and other vegetarian proteins as well. So here is my action plan for all of this. So listen, I know eating lots of fruits and vegetables and all that can get expensive. And I had been relying a lot on like pre-chopped produce and things. And with the amount that I'm eating and the fact that we're on a budget, I don't think I can continue that much longer. So I have started looking at Flash Food again. And Flash Food is an app. It's like a big refrigerator that you can find at certain grocery stores. It's at Meijer in my area, but it might be at a different store in your area. But they sell foods that are getting ready to expire for like 50% off. So I can get like a huge bag of produce for $5. It could be like a 10-pound bag. So I constantly find huge bags of apples and then like strawberries, blueberries, but then there'll be bags of like potatoes, onions, and cucumbers, zucchini, all that put together. So it's all random what's in there, but you get a whole lot for not a lot of money. So my plan here is to get those bags from Flash Food and then try to prep it all at once. One thing that I have not been liking recently is cooking. Because that eczema is on my hands, especially my palms, it makes it really painful to cook. Washing my hands and, touching the vegetables that I've chopped, it hurts, it burns, it itches. So I've been wearing gloves. I just bought some gloves, like disposable ones to wear when I'm doing my prepping and cooking. So that has been helping. But I figure if I can do a bunch of prep all at once, wear my gloves for it, just spend maybe like 30 minutes to an hour doing as much as I can, it's going to save me later in the week. I won't have to wash my hands quite as many times. I won't have to wear gloves quite as much because most of the work has already been done. I also plan on bulk cooking a lot of things. So breakfast, for example, or even snacks. I want to make a ton of muffins. I want to make like the omelet cups and things. I want to make a ton of those and freeze them. Because if I can make a lot at once, again, that's going to save my hands and it's going to save me some time. Another thing I'm doing is tracking a few different things. So I've got like a little bullet journal thing. I'm tracking every day, like what kinds of foods I'm eating. And I'm not like writing down every single bite. It's more like how many servings of fruits and vegetables did I get today? And how many servings of healthy fats did I do? I'm also tracking my water intake. Drinking a lot of water really helps. I've honestly been drinking like 90 ounces every day anyway. I'm upping it to 100 just to see if that makes any difference. And then I'm also tracking other aspects of my life, like have I prayed yet about this today? Because prayer definitely helps with the mental health. I also have breath work on there. So, like those moments when I'm really itchy, I just really want to scratch, taking some time to sit and breathe and pay attention to that. It helps to lower the stress, and stress will increase the eczema, which increases the stress, and it's like a never-ending cycle. So that is what I'm doing here for the next couple of months. So my grocery haul might look a little bit different. I might be doing a bunch of different recipes. I know you all really like the Dollar Tree meals and all the other cool stuff, and I love doing it. Right now, I need to try to focus on healing my body. And I know a lot of you are like that too. I've heard a lot of you say, I really want you to show me how to do this because I also have ADHD and I don't like cooking and I need some easy things to make that still go along with this lifestyle. So you've kind of inspired me to start coming up with more ADHD friendly ideas for the Mediterranean diet. I have not seen a lot of info out there on how to make this easier. So I'll be showcasing the things that I'm doing, like here's what I bought at Flash Food this week, and here's how I chopped it all up, here's what I froze, here's what I cooked, that sort of thing. And my hope is that after a few months of doing this, I'm gonna see a huge difference. So yeah, that is basically it. I appreciate you guys sitting here and listening to this. This is, like I said, this has been going on for a few months now, and it has affected my mental health some. Like, I haven't wanted to get on camera because it's so, it's unsightly. I'm scared of like the comments saying, what's wrong with your face? Like, I don't really care, honestly, but sometimes seeing the comments like that, it can be, kind of damaging to your mental health. But yeah, that's what's going on. It's not contagious. It's just eczema. A lot of people have it. I'm just learning how to deal with it. And if you have any tips on how to eat a Mediterranean lifestyle, like easy recipes and easy things to prep, leave a comment and tell us, because I am not the only one that needs this help. So again, thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening. I look forward to seeing how this helps all of us. Look forward to any more videos, and I'll see you guys later.